What's up, everybody? This is Train X Production here. This is a progress report for Amtrak 30. He has the veterans unit, 42 leading, Amtrak's 30, with 176, I believe, was right behind him for that. So he had a new baggage car and he had a regular consist. The horn is not that good, actually, but that's how you can tell it's the veterans unit. Or any kind of anniversary locomotive that Amtrak has, the horn is not that good. It's like almost quilled and broken, kind of. But I knew it was an unusual locomotive because of the horn, so that's what I thought. So I was watching Chesterton, as y'all can see, and I caught him. Amtrak so far is on time. He is rolling currently, and if I can bring him up on my computer real fast, I can give you more details. But he had 44 axles in a normal train. Let's see, Amtrak train location. Yeah, so far he had a 44 axle normal train. When he passed through Chesterton, he was doing 75 miles an hour. It looks like he is still on time. He is coming up into South Bend, Indiana. At the moment. So if he's still on time, which, you know, maybe he'll be on time. Maybe he might, something might happen. So the reason Amtrak was late today coming to DC, the reason why we didn't go today was because there was a CSX train that went into an emergency, and Amtrak was right behind that train, and they couldn't get around him. So that was the big problem going on. So Amtrak was basically stuck behind the CSX train in around Toledo, Ohio. Or sorry, Cleveland, Ohio. But this is actually better because my unit is the veterans unit number 42. So happy about that. And the train right now is on time, which is fantastic because when he left Chicago yesterday, he left approximately 5 minutes late. And then he was 30 minutes late at the next stop. Right now, he's almost in South Bend. Looks like he is about 10 minutes out. He's still on time. Doing 79.1 miles an hour. So, that is the update. So, anybody who is filming on that line, I know you won't be filming now because I know you're hearing me when I say this train has the veterans unit because that's the thumbnail, and I'm going to pull up an image better when I screenshotted on my by the way, I got that picture on my phone when I screenshotted him at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, going to Chesterton when I caught him through screenshot on my iPhone. So yeah, that's basically just exciting. I'm so happy to do this. I'm so excited. I'm wearing this tomorrow. I don't care how bad it stinks. I was supposed to go on. I'm still wearing this because it shows my pride for Amtrak. This video is dedicated to Amtrak and to CSX transportation for, you know, amazing crew, a good service, and just great people to talk to. I mean, CSX is a really good community, not community, but like a really good company. I talk to engineers all the time. You know, they love their jobs. You'll get a couple that are like, it's too long, it's too boring, all that stuff, but it's their fault for taking the job. But if I was a railroad engineer, which I'm trying to be a railroad engineer for Amtrak, I would totally be all signed up for it. I would be ready to go, you know, and all that stuff. So yeah, Philip Lee, if you are watching me right now, yeah, I'm gonna need you at Rockville if you can. If you can't, I understand. Randolph Road will probably be the place for you. I don't know where you're going. But I'm asking you if you could go to Rockville and film this train coming in to stop and then go. I would really, really appreciate this. I only need it on the 30. If you'd like to film the 29 for me, just so I can document that on my train home, I would really appreciate that too. But yeah, again, so since I mentioned you, Philip, shout out to him. I will put his image at the end, or to his or a link to his channel name at the end of this video. Also, shout out to Washington District Rail Fan for attempting to get a shot of my train today. even though I was not on it today. So a shout out, and I'm sorry, dude. You know, I didn't mean to tell you last minute. I was going to tell you before I went to bed last night that I'm on the edge of getting on and off, but you know, I'm glad you have fun. From what I hear from other rail fanners, and hopefully I can see what kind of action you got. Also, shout out to Just Train Insane. He changed his name to Just Train Insanity. I don't know what's doing about that. Because he's coming with me, so he'll be helping me film, and I'll help him with this YouTube stuff to get him on track. Because I know some of y'all are asking for him to upload some videos or other stuff besides Geometry Dash. No offense, buddy. So yeah, I'll help him out with that. I just got him set up, you know, with how to do YouTube videos properly and all that stuff. So yeah, he's on time. He's coming in the South Bend right now on time. I'm so happy to do this. This is Amtrak PO30 or PO3020 or dash 20, excuse me, with 42 leading. So this is the message to you all rail fanners. Tomorrow is a good chance. Weather is supposed to be sunny and 72 last time I heard. I could check it right now. Because I'm boarding at Martinsburg. I do not want to go on YouTube. I want to go on the Weather Channel. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to check for everybody, because especially for those who are going to help me, because it's the least I can do going on. So let's see, Washington D.C. Okay, let's see. You guys, you have no idea how excited I am to see the veterans unit on my train. Is so freaking amazing. You have no idea how happy I am, how proud I am to wear this shirt. And I'll be wearing it tomorrow. I don't care how bad it stinks. I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's see. 5-day will probably help me out more. Okay, so tomorrow's high is going to be 70 degrees. It will be sunny all day. It says 10% chance of precipitation. Anything under like 40 or 50%, you most likely won't get any rain at all. It will be a little bit humid out, 60% chance of humidity. So just watch out for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for helping me out with this video. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for your understanding. I do apologize for those who were trying to go out today and get my train for this documentary, for the, for this movie I'm trying to make. So basically, I had a couple questions of why I'm doing this. So I'm going to explain right now since I'm taking the time to, because I'm in a good mood. So the reason why I'm doing this video, because I've been inspired by all these rail fanning videos that have been released, like America by Rail, or this, the Metropolitan Subdivision, if you've seen Blue Ridge Productions, with their amazing shots. Even though I can't find the disc, I lost it somewhere, and I really want to find it because my Xbox, I found out, is all in one. So I've just been really inspired. I have an Amtrak guest rewards ever since my first train trip, and I've basically been wanting to do stuff like this since I was like 12. And I'm like almost an adult now, and I still want to do this. So I'm still inspired. I have guest rewards for a reason, to get points and all that stuff, especially when I go to college. And let's say if I go to a school in Connecticut or something like that. Oh, sorry, that's one of my friends calling. Sorry about that. Hold on. Ignore. Give me a sec. Okay, I apologize, guys. Let me reach back here. Okay, so I apologize for that. Oh, yeah, check me out on Steam. Amtrak 123 is me. I'll leave a link in the description down below. I am a huge leader of 2.5 million people on hashtag We Are Rail Fans. Me and 3 other people I've created. Names will not be mentioned for security reasons. But if those 3 guys on Steam, if you know who I'm talking about, if you know it's you, then comment down below. If you want to have a shout out, I can do it on my next video. Which maybe just like random, or just like general Amtrak stuff, like just general filming, and I'll put that on my YouTube channel. And then as I upload those little clips, like Amtrak arriving at Martinsburg, going through Brunswick and all that stuff, arriving in DC, passing Randolph Road and saying hi to rail fans along the way. The movie will be worked on. It's going to take a couple days. I finally got a narrator because, let's face it, I'm probably not good at narrating. So yeah, those are the exciting news. I also have some railroad news for CSX. Apparently, according to Washington District Railfan, there are no more AC6000s. On his last YouTube video I saw when he was down in Lorton, and he mentioned that 664, I believe, was the last AC6000 CW to be seen. And he was on Q410 northbound, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I like to, know something at least. So that is that. Thank you guys very much. If you would like to view my last rail fanning video, click here. And then if you would like to see, or if you'd like to subscribe, get notifications, go ahead and click here. But yeah, also, if you want to check out some of my, what is it, old video, because I have this really cool video of Metro when I was doing the in-cab video for, it's got a lot of views. It's basically the highest viewing video I have on my YouTube channel. Right here is the video. Go ahead and check that out. For a lot of people, it will be interesting because I can stick my phone up to the window and no one can really see it because it's just a tiny box at a window, and the engineers or the driver's like all the way over there trying to focus on driving the train and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys. Again, my Brunswick video, my last rail fanning video is here. Subscription is here, and then my Metro video is down there because it is the highest viewing video. So I thought if you haven't seen it yet, you go check it out. So here's the picture of the P42, number 42, the Veterans Unit. Here it is coming up. This is training production. See y'all tomorrow.